I appreciate you watching me as we make history on Rasta's Realities. Let's go. All the world is a laboratory to the inquiring mind. Martin Fisher. Raising my second-born son and his older brother in the household way back in the day, I would see my boy do something that irked me to no end. Instead of screaming, hollering, threatening, or berating him, I chose to teach as it was a teachable moment. So I would give him some tasks to complete with no timeline attached. I emphasized that it must be done, and though no timeline was attached, to not drag it out. Get it done and move on to the next task, or get your chill on, is what I used to say to him. The thing that irked my nerves was while having a handful of whatever, my son would try to do other things in the spirit of multitasking. I understood the sentiment, but trying to do something with items in hand, it wasn't a productive exercise. See, what I told him was, trying to do things with other items in hand will open the floodgates for accidents and other misgivings. I will say to him, give me a high five. Now, I knew he could not give me a high five with items in his hand. So at the time, of course, he had items in his hand, and he would try to high five me with these items in his hand, and it could not be done. The goal was to get him to know from that moment on, for the rest of his life, that you must complete tasks without other tasks in hand. I watched him over and over again, still try to struggle to give me a high five, to high five his dad, and dropping items, and then having to pick them up many times. After a while, I could no longer watch him struggle. This is what I said to him. How about you go and put those items where they belong, and then come and give me a high five? He did so, and by the look of achievement on his face, I could tell that he learned something useful to carry him throughout his life. I wasn't done, though. I had to reinforce the lesson so it would stick in his mind when I was not around. I said to him, you cannot do things with things in your hand. I asked for another high five to feed that part of the brain that serves as a reward center when we accomplish anything. Then I asked, was that better trying to high five me with stuff in your hand or without? Of course, he replied,
without.
Good job, I replied. Lastly, I said to him, my son, that we must not overcomplicate simple situations and tasks. Make it as easy as possible, as life can be most challenging and complicated by itself. Life is always like a gangster from the 60s with a large clip of bullets firing at you. You know, the old Tommy gun style guns? Do not give life more bullets to shoot at you, and most certainly do not shoot yourself. This was all metaphoric in nature, and he seemed to get it, especially the way that I broke it down. Which brings me to the current topic. No matter how grown that we think we are, there's always room for growth. When I specifically hear an adult talking all of that,
I'm grown.
this, and
I take care of that.
crap, and
I don't need your help because I'm grown.
crap, on the inside, I just shake my head. Why? Because I know that they do not know any better. Otherwise, no wise and humble individual says things like that. Only a fool. I know this to be true, as I used to be that fool. And what better teacher than experience? We all must not overcomplicate simple things and know our boundaries. Know how to apologize, accept weakness, and work on strengthening said weakness. Accept help when it is needed. We all know that you're capable, and this goes for failures as well. So check your pride and ego at the door. And what's more, no one can do it alone, educated, ignorant, rich, or poor. I salute you for supporting me on Rasta's Realities. If you're new to the channel, I ask that you subscribe, like, and even share, because it's no me without you here or anywhere. For those who want more in-depth content, including things that I cannot put here on YouTube, my Patreon link is in the description below. And so is the comment area, so go for what you know. I am R. Akil Bomani. Peace to you.